William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour, the perfect gentleman's playground.
What are you doing?
I'm driving this week. I'm going to show you how it's done.
Well, I sit there.
I'm just looking for the automatic ignition button.
There isn't one.
Sat nav?
Nope.
Reversing screen?
I'll drive, shall I?
Good idea.
It's time for the Stags to come out to play as the 2014 Trilby Tour reaches the impressive Forest of Arden. Trilby legends and past champions arrive to admire the deer, lock antlers and fight it out to see who will be the champion of Warwickshire. Coming up in the show, we have the best of the play from our big day out in the forest. There's drama all the way during our four-man, three-hole playoff to determine the champion of Warwickshire. And then we'll enjoy some bafflingly bad golf from the exasperated blunderers in Rogues Gallery. William Hunt will be reporting from the first tee, but now here's your commentator, the Don of the Deer Park, Rob Lee.
Thanks, Mac. Welcome to the Forest of Arden. Beautiful place this, right in the middle of England. Merredin's just outside. That is the actual centre of this fine land. And the Trilby Tour are here. The European Tour have been here. It's only for big tournaments. William's busy. He's on the first tee. Let's get to him.
I'm here with the champion of Sussex and still reigning champion of Sussex, Mr. Darren Berta.
Good morning, sir.
You fancy it today, don't you?
I kind of do, actually, yeah. Drafted in rather late. I've not had really much to worry about. Come with a good friend of mine and we're going to have a good fun.
Now you're under orders from home, aren't you?
I am under orders from home. I must win today. Simple as. In honour of young Sevi,
Yeah.
I must win.
Tell us who Sevi is.
Sevi, he's our new son that was born in March, conceived at St Pierre.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, so I'm under orders. It's for him today.
He's great, that William Hunt, isn't he? He gets all the important info out of the guests. Oh, sweet swinging. Father of Sevi. It's just short of the bunker. That's all right. Okay, William's on the tee with the so far winless Trilby Tour panellist, Lee Sharp.
Lee, straight to us off the back of a good score yesterday.
Yeah, we've been on a little trip with the boys over to the west coast of Wales. Had a couple of lovely games over there. Bit of scenic golf and played all right. Yes, I played 36 holes yesterday and it's got 36 points yesterday afternoon. So I'm hoping I can carry that on in today. I'm just trying to feel the rhythm and.
We need a good show. I mean, this is a 9th Trilby Tour.
We do. Well,
we need a top 10 finish from you.
Well, I'm desperate. I'm desperate to get on that final.
And how do you feel about this sort of moniker that you've picked up, the panellist?
Well, I'd rather be one of the champions rather than a panellist. But I'm going to try and keep it calm today and play a nice friendly knock with the lads and see how we get on.
What's the one word to sum up today?
It's tough to find one word, but I'm sort of going to go with peaceful.
Tranquil. Lee Sharp, I think he's a champion. 3 Premier League titles, that'll do it for me. And a smart swish at the first as well. Straight left into that bunker. Looks like it's bunkered. It's over. It's done with Lee.
Ian?
Well,
looking good on the practice range?
Yes, it was looking good. It was looking good on the practice day, actually. Hit the ball really well, so a few positives from not such a good season for myself. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. I think the greens are very quick.
Talking about the greens, last night I believe you had a masterclass in putting.
I believe so, yes. A certain employee of yours, Emil, challenged you to hole 3 on the trot with my putter, and you just got down, and unfortunately all 3 went in, and you won 10 quid off him, but you're trying to get tenner off me, which is not going to happen.
Ian Marshall doesn't pay his bets.
That's true.
Well, he's a rock star now. He's in a different echelon. Ian Marshall, 4 handicapper, so he can play. Has this one found the fairway? Tough fairway to find, it seems. No. Okay, time to catch up with William again. Now he's got Carl the Power Powell.
I'm looking forward to today. It's a great course, this is. I just hope a few clouds cover the sun, because it's blistering hot at the minute.
It's warm,
It's
isn't it?
really,
Wow.
really, really warm. I mean, at the minute it's covered by a cloud. Let's hope we get a few more of them.
So you want your title back?
I do indeed. Be nice to pick this one up on the way, but
Yeah.
I want my title back this year at
Seb
Champion.
doesn't want to let it go.
No, but he needs to hit it better than hit it off this first tee if he's going to keep it.
Wow!
A lot of testosterone down there, including William. This is Carl's tee shot. He was a world champion. 2012 Trilby Tour. Oh, this looks like to have a better line on it. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just a cracker. Best we've seen. Inside he's happy. Out to the golf course. Rockstar. All the way to the 12th, par 5. Second shot. Only 15 points so far. So things not going swimmingly for Ian. And a little layup. Next shot's over water. And that's absolutely critical. You can see what he's got to come over. And look at the flag. Front left. Evil pin position. William Hunt picks all these flags, and he does make it easy for them. Let's get ahead to the 16th. Darren Burton. Not had a great day. 3 handicapper from North Foreland. Still the reigning Sussex champion, because we weren't there last year. And just clinging to the back edge. And with that points total, that just about says it all. Marshall's crucial 3rd at the 12th. Over the water. Tight flag. Does he take it on? Oh, he does. Look at the excess check on that. That's an outrageous shot from Rockstar. Druids Heath's Craig Conlon. This is a birdie putt at the 8th. Could have chipped that. Decided to putt it. Nice moment for him, but in the end didn't qualify. 27 points. But he had a nice little lift there. Emotionally on a high. But just for a second. I'll take that putter. And the ball. Thank you. I'll keep the putter. You can have the ball. 16th. Burton's 5th. Not to be. 23 points for Darren Burton. DNQ. Marshall's birdie attempt at the 12th. Saw the approach with huge amount of backspin. Oh, glides by the left edge. 28 points in the end. Did not qualify. Change of name. No change of luck for Ian Marshall. Powell's 3rd at 12. Whistling through the golf course. 16 points so far. Very short backswing, but a lot of acceleration. And that one a bit betwixt between. Didn't use the backstop at the back. 13 handicapper. Dave Evans. He's a crisp ball striker from Aspey de la Zouche. Now, was the contact good on this one? Far too good. Launched over the lot. Good luck from there. Wrong club caddy. When in doubt, blame the caddy. Powell for the birdie at 12. He could do with it. It's pretty quick from there. Not a bad effort. So the Powell got a 4-footer left for par. Adam Walters plays at Newbury Golf Club's his 3rd Trilby Tour event. 10 handicapper. Oh, nice putt, but not a great day. Did not qualify. 28 points. Carl Powell for the par. A lot of P's, alliteration. Push, another P. Oh dear. In the end, did not qualify 25 points, but we will see him at the Trilby Tour World Championship final at Saint-Pierre. He qualifies as a past world champion. Good to see Gary Stuttard playing again. He's played a dozen Trilby Tours. Captain of Sprouston Manor, one of last year's King of the Swingers. He's already in for the final after his performance at Hanbury Manor in the first week. So he's full of it. Dave Evans has kept the shades on. Launched his approach way over the back, and he's used the rough and the fringe to perfection. That is quality. Stuttard's 5th at the 12th, just cleared the water. Go on. Oh yeah, what a par that is. He's got the strut, he's got the walk. Evans for the bogey at 16. That's a shame. Could have done some damage. 32 points in the end. Leads in the clubhouse, but I can't think that'll be good enough. Lee Sharp. Plays off 3, Lee. Didn't spend that much time training. More time on the golf course. And that's neat and tidy. It's a very good pitch shot. Just nudging it over the water. Wilkinson's 3rd. Trying to put this hole to the sword. It's running away, running away. It needs to stop. Well, Lee Sharp, birdie putt at 12. Needs to make something happen. He's a bit behind the 8 ball here, and oh, another one slides by. No victory this time for Lee Sharp, but he has qualified for the final, doing his Simon Cowell bet on the panel. That'll please him. Wilkinson's par attempt at 16, 25 points, running out of holes. And that's wide, very wide of the mark. 32 points, leader in the clubhouse. Would have liked more. Dear, dear, dear. Well, William's still hanging around that first tee. This is the last match of the day. This is Seb Carmichael Brown.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with a man that needs no introduction whatsoever. World Champion 2013, Mr. Seb Carmichael Brown.
Thanks for having me back again.
We'd have come and got you. We'd have come and got you. How you been?
Very good, thank you.
How are we
Very
feeling?
good.
How are we feeling about the first foray back as defending champion?
Yeah, feeling good. I'm playing off a lot of less shots than last year, but hopefully I can play the same sort of game I did last
Your
time.
handicap is halved,
Yeah,
virtually.
nearly halved, yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be tough. There's obviously a lot of great players here. It's a very good course, so I'm going to give it my best and see where that is at the end of the day.
Can anybody take your title this year?
No.
Oh, he's got the look. I like that. A little bit of Patrick Reed about Carmichael Brown. Full of confidence. Driver at the first. A lot of airtime. Smashed it down the middle. Well, we'll see more shots like that and ones that are considerably worse when we come back after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the centre of England, the 2014 Trilby Tour Championship of Warwickshire. No dough on offer, but pure infamy if you can win a Trilby Tour title. Perfect conditions, a really, really nice golfing day. 32, the best score so far. That's the mark to get to. Can Carmichael Brown get there? 19 points after 11 holes. Not that far away if he can get something going. Well, he got that going. 2 clubs too many. Seb, what are you doing? Taylor's 4th at the 6th, back on the front 9. And the lefty, oh, with a bit of grip, and that's a wonderful bunker shot. Steady. Seb's 4th at 12. Back towards the pin, back towards the water. No surprise, he left that a little bit short. 5 handicapper just easing up through the impact area. The thought of going swimming with a snorkel and mask did not appeal. This is the treacherous 18th hole. Mike Gill with his tee shot over the chasm, over the water, to a green that's perched up. And that's a fantastic effort. Might just hang on to the green before it goes long, and that is probably as good as you can do. Carmichael Brown's 5th par attempt. From here it's really quick. Just look how fast that is. Played it unbelievably well. However, DNQ, 29 points. We will see him in the final because he is the reigning World Trilby Tour champion. Taylor's 5th at the par 4 6th is unlucky. Unlucky. Gliding past the right edge. Last hole for Gill. We saw the tee shot. Mike trying to hole this if he will, and he does. That's a brilliant finish. And guess what? 32 points. Joint clubhouse leader. Surely that can't be good enough. We'll have to wait and see. Cunningham's 4th at the desperately difficult par 5 12th. Does well. Carries the water. So he's in position perhaps to make a par. He was worried about it. Michael Taylor coming towards the end. 27 points. A couple of birdies would change things dramatically. This at 16. Got to find a way to pop that one in. Back to Cunningham's par attempt. Back and through, sliding its way towards the cup, and not to be. 33 points. New clubhouse leader. So that's the new mark. Can Michael Taylor get there? Birdie attempt at 16. Cross the green. A superb putt, it really was. 33 points. Joint clubhouse lead. He's got one of those dreadful things, you pick the ball out the hole, the sucker on the end of your grip. That is a golfing no-no. Kingfisher Golf Club's Craig Blackford is 3rd at the 12th, 17 points so far. He did reach the final, or the playoff at Bredsall, so he's already qualified for the final. And a bit too much porridge. To the final tee, Stuttard. Love to have 3 points here if he can. Oh, how's it looking? Come on. So unlucky. One more skippity bob and it would have been stiff. Blackford back down the hill at the 12th. Now we know this is quick. Super fast. And that's pretty deft. Go on. Nicely done. 33 points in the end. Another joint clubhouse leader for the 8 handicapper. It's a good day. Will it be a great day? Stuttard with that fine approach has this for the 2 at the last. Come on. Oh, it just needed hitting. Heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. But he gets a shot. 33 points, joint clubhouse leader. Luke Washbourne's tee shot, 155 yards, the 8th. You don't want to pull it. 4 left is not good here. It's his 3rd Trilby Tour event. And he's got it online. And he'll take that. It's a nasty little par 3, followed by an even more evil par 4, the 9th. Hands ahead. Look, keep the hands ahead. Just push it back and through. Stiff-wristed. Bump like that. Get it running across the green. Down the hill. Here it comes. So hard that. Almost a shot of a genius for Andy Bourne. Luke Washbourne. Well, we saw the approach at 8. This is the putt for the 2. Caddy not wearing socks. Another cardinal Trilby Tour sin. Bourne's 6th at the 12th. Bogey attempt. It's been a good day so far. That's wide of the mark. That one not helping the total. Washbourne for the par. Caddy's gone to put his socks on. And he's pulled his socks up. Very good. 33 points. Joint clubhouse lead. Look at the face. That's the game face. That's what we want in the Trilby Tour. Okay, time to hear from the Director of Golf, Ian Burns. We asked him a little bit about the history of the club.
We held 12 European Tour events here between 93 and 2005. Our last European Tour event was 2005, which Thomas Bjorn won. And then in 2007 we held the Brabazon Trophy. And now we have the Trilby Tour. Back nine is set in Deer Park. You'll have some footage of the 300 to 400 deer that sometimes roam around that back nine. It was once the shooting ground of Henry VIII, and it's obviously been quoted in As You Like It, Shakespeare's play. I think round the Arden course you have to drive the ball well, and then once you're on the green, it's not easy getting the ball in the hole. The greens are running fast. We've double cut and double rolled them today, so they're running about 11.9 on the stimp meter, which is high. This will sort the men out from the boys, this tournament, and the pressure they're under, and certainly those playoff holes. I'm really looking forward to seeing them battle out those 3 holes.
And those 3 holes will be divulged later in the show. Delaney's final attempt, perhaps, at the last hole. And for Brendan, it was a pretty canny effort. That's tidy from that. All the way back to the first par 5 in the golf course, and Jamie Slater, only 22, first Trilby Tour event. Well, if he carries on like that, he'll be very popular with his family. Delaney's 3rd, and well, he knocks it in. Terrific par, 33 points. 150 people on 33 points, including Brendan Delaney. Born to succeed, perhaps, at 18. High, towering fade. Oh, it's a top shot. It really is an excellent shot into that breeze. That's how he got it to land so softly. Par attempt for Slater at the 3rd. No one slides by, so no luck there. Bourne for the 2. A little bit of shoulder into that as well. 34 points. New clubhouse leader, Andy Bourne, doing the business. As we've already heard, the back 9 at the Forest of Arden was Henry VIII's hunting ground. Here's a man who has modelled his physical appearance on him, William the Hunt.
Forest of Arden, first time for the Trilby Tour. Wow. First time I ever came here was the English Open, a big European Tour event, and the Trilby Tour's here now. And we're filling the place up. You know, we've got some great scores on the board. We've got some broken men drowning their sorrows. It was always going to be tough. The course is fantastic. It's brutally long, and this is the Trilby Tour, and it can hurt.
Yes, and the Forest of Arden can hurt. It's tough. Second last par 3 is the 15th. We know the 18th. This is no pushover for Jamie Slater. Oh, that's very well played. Beautiful tee shot. Just a light breeze, that's all that's out there. So if you play some good golf, you can make the odd birdie here and there. You've got to collect those, they're very rare. Here's the champion of Scotland, Paul Rocky Llewellyn, with his faithful servant Dave on the bag. You can remember Nicholas and Jimmy Dickinson and Pete Coleman with Bernard Langer. Well, this is Paul Rocky Llewellyn, and it's just Dave. That's a birdie attempt. That'll be coming up. He's got the walk of a champion now, hasn't he? Chose white trousers. That's what you do when you want to stand out. You're not hiding away. You're a winner on the Trilby Tour. Simon's 3rd. We'll need a 4th. Slater then for the 2 at 15. Little right to left in this. Didn't spot it. Or the speed of the putt. Stimping just under 12 these greens, so they're quite brisk. Rocky's birdie attempt at 12. It's very fast from back to front. That was right to left. 35 points though. New clubhouse leader. He's at it again. Simon's par attempt at 6 with those worryingly short trousers. That was a boil wash those were in. Had to get his shoes to invite them down for tea. However, boiling up nicely. 36 points for Tony Simons. Very good indeed. Slater's par putt at 15. Should be a little left to right this. 32 points so far. Will it get better by 2? It won't. But 36, joint highest scorer in regulation play for Jamie Slater. Nobody was better than par. Such is the test at the Forest of Arden. So this is how it all wound up after a very good day in the middle of England. Tony Simons, Jamie Slater, Paul Llewellyn and Andy Bourne through to the playoff. No shootout required. Cunningham, Delaney, Taylor, Washbourne, Gill, Evans, Wilkinson and also Craig Blackford and Gary Stoddard, already qualified, will make it through to the final. And we'll show you the playoff when we come back.
The perfect gentleman's playground. The perfect gentleman's playground.
We're trying to identify the champion of Warwickshire. We're not far away now. We're down to the playoff. Andy Bourne, Paul Rocky Llewellyn, Jamie Slater and Tony Simons, all going for the Trilby Tour Championship of Warwickshire.
First to the tee, Jamie Slater.
Hi, Jamie Slater, 22 years old, play at Warmley Golf Club. Started off pretty solid, dropped a couple of shots, middle of the front nine, managed to get them back, started the back nine pretty solid and then a couple of 3-putts towards the end, but overall very happy with how I played. To be crowned the champion of Warwickshire would mean a lot, it'd be good. I mean, I didn't really know much about the Trilby Tour until this year, but I realised how big an event it actually is, so yeah, it'd be great to win it.
So driver at this tricky 430-yard par 4 for Slater. And up into the sunlight. Hard to follow that. And that is in the ferns. Position Z for Slater. Hating every second of it now. Has he blown his chance? Here's the provisional. And guess what? Heartache of all heartaches. Straight back into the ferns.
Oh.
My name's Tony Simons. I'm 27 years old, playing at a Maxlow Park golf club just down the road. I think you've always got to think you've got a chance. I think once you've got that first tee shot out of the way, and it is pretty nerve-wracking, it's always up for grabs. And you just need to get a good score going. We had a bit of a blip in early back nine, but we pulled it back together, and yeah, I think we've got a chance.
He's halfway there. He's talking about himself in the third person. That's what a lot of the big professionals do, what we did. Good speed. It's a little low and left. It's findable.
It's Paul Llewellyn.
Hi, my name's Paul Llewellyn. I'm 42 years old, play at Drayton Park Golf Club. I think really we stood on the first tee, and Dave, normally my caddy's got a plan, and he says, right, okay, we'll take the bunkers out, and we just turned around and said, well, we've already qualified for St Pierre, let's just hit the big driver off the first and just start with the intent that we want to play, we want to just get into top four and see how it goes. We had one mishap on the way around, but we recovered it, and you know, I'm hoping that we can play well in the next 3 holes.
Well, Paul, Rocky Llewellyn and Dave leave nothing to chance. Crowd like it. Low evening sun. Murder for the cameraman. And he's happy with that.
Name's Andy Bourne. I'm 49 years old. Playing from Ingon Manor Golf Club. It's been a great day, I've got to say. It's been well organised, well run. It's great when someone puts a camera in your face on the first tee and then says, now hit a ball. It's all a bit of a laugh, isn't it? It's like the pros. I felt like a pro today. It's been like that. I played 4 days running to actually get to this point, so it's been a cracking day.
Andy Bourne. Born to compete, born to take part, born to win, maybe. Driver. And that is excellent. So they're off and running into the playoff, trying to find the champion of Warwickshire on what is a beautiful evening. Second for Simons. It's a chip out, tree trouble, get it back in play and let your short game do the work. We'll see. So they're in 2. Bourne second. If he can knock this on the green, it's a really good start. Oh, I don't think so. Where's that gone? That was a little snatchy from the top and a little heavy of contact. So 3 into the ferns with the provisional. Drop out 4. This is his 5th for Slater. Still quite a long way away. Over the top of the trees. Just. Good bounce though. Well, from where he was, that's very good, but it's all very costly. Rocky Llewellyn, his second. Dave's watching. Dave's always watching. And this one got a bit of turn in it. Right to left, onto the target. Bingo. What an approach shot from Rocky. That's the confidence of being a champion. He's just ready to take it on. Bourne's third. He finished up okay after a bad second. It's playable, but a bit lively. And that one long and left through the fringe. So that left for his part. It's the hardest hole on the golf course, this. Stroke index 1. Simons. His third. And just a little shy. A little lacking in speed. Very peaceful scene here in the Forest of Arden. You can imagine Henry VIII hunting. Bow and arrow. These boys are hunting for